Hey, what is up, everybody? We are here in the newest update of 6.1. Yay! A lot of stuff has been added into this game. I am not sure really how to access a lot of it though, so that's gonna be interesting to figure that out. Yeah, today we are just gonna mess around. Wishes. Don't know who's going to be up next after her, but she seems pretty cool. I mean, look at that. She makes, like, clones of herself, which seems pretty dope. Event-wise, might be in here. Okay, we got, obviously, more story progression stuff. Alright, this. This is the big new hotness that's happening. Okay. This is what we want to get into today. Wait, hold on. Farewell final...
Leaves around.
Yeah, I got, like, quite a few things on the backlog here. What the frick? This is what's stopping us? Normally it just allows us to kind of bypass over them. So yeah, I've been grinding the hell out of this place. I've probably spent more time offline here in the last, like, week and a half than I have the entire last year of playing here offline when we were actually here. Oh, up there.
Time to go.
What the frick is this? Why is this stopping us? Normally, we're allowed to just pass over stuff. What's going on? Ooh, we got masks. Nope. Okay, I thought being like them would make it, like, you know, blending in. Probably not good enough. Nope. Okay, I'm just really stacking them up over there. Cool. Disguise yourself and follow... Okay, I guess we just have to follow the party path. I didn't even read the instructions. Are we really close to the volcano? Holy shit. Okay, wait. Yeah, it says disguise yourself and then follow the patrol, but it's like... Okay. Okay, this is... kind of why I fucking hate this area, because they do a lot of really dumb shit. Okay, there, we're in. That was needlessly weighty. Our little guy here is also with us. Find a way out. Oh, they're all gone. You mean to walk outdoor. Alright. Man, I wish we could keep Terra with us and have him be just like the fun little mascot. What the fuck is happening? Are we about to Pokemon battle? It doesn't help that they have like a bunch of dialogue in between the moves. We were almost in a lawsuit. So we decided not to Pokemon. Right, now where? I don't even remember picking this up at all. But you know, not a big surprise. Like, we picked up a lot of things here that we never really followed through with just because this area was not awesome to play in. Like, the animals were cool, but like, a lot of the puzzles and stuff that they had us do were beyond annoying to deal with. Because it's like, you know that super specific function that only this one animal uses? Nope. Cool, you gotta do that. Awesome. Good thing I can remember. Oh, yeah, the flight school. Dude, we did this like over a year ago. Maybe not quite. Yeah, close to over a year ago. Why the fuck was this important to do? It said we couldn't do it because of this mission. Normally it's because there's like a character in the mission that's keeping us. That's like busy doing this mission. I think it's just because the mission was active and that was literally it. I could have just probably canceled out of the mission. Alright, let's try this. Alright, one more time.
Imagine, if you can believe it, a whole other world within this universe. In that world, people found supreme bliss in what can best be described as lucid dreams. Reality became blurred, or rather, redefined. But outside of their flawless reality, the problems of the material world remained. And in the end, the cold, hard truths of the real world caught up to them in the reality to which they had escaped. Deep in the dark ruins, another soul who was fleeing destruction discovered the final remains of this world. These two terminals were once a means for the dreamers to manage the outside world. Now, they form part of the mage's collection. The mage once tried to form a world from things she had gleaned in her eclectic experience. But as the calm observer, she never found that spark of inspiration to bring everything together. Before fate caught up to the wandering mage, she paid one more visit to her wise and learned friends. She learned much during their time together, and although she did not find the answer, her loneliness faded away in time. But as she and her friends crafted other wondrous worlds together, she finally realized the missing piece in the world she dreamed of creating. A vibrant, captivating protagonist. The glorious traveler and their impeccable companion were the perfect candidates. She was filled with hope. The lucid dream of a lost civilization was built anew, and the mage's vast collection now had a world to call home. After sojourning for so long, it was time for her to leave lest the destruction catch up with her. And in any case, a new story had now begun.
Yeah, the character that made like the storybook world and all of that stuff is responsible for making all of this. Right? Although I don't know why it just seems like why they're bringing in like futuristic stuff now. Like, this feels like this would be more akin to, like, I don't know, something in Honkai Star Rail than it should be here. Because, again, like, magic should be magic. Science stuff should be science stuff. I don't know about the cowboy boots in that one. This one's more casual. Yeah, I don't like how it's like, it's technology, but also magic. No, pick one. Build out your magic to be unique and interesting, instead of just being like, it's unique because it's like technology. Cool. There's like hundreds of anime that literally do that same exact thing. It is not unique or interesting anymore. In fact, it's really annoying where they keep trying to make magic into technology. It's like, no, just pick a fucking lane, dude. If you're too dumb to make a magic system yourself, then fuck off. And just make it a boring sci-fi with basic stuff. Okay, let's go here because he's got more of a normal fit. Hello, white. Ooh, let's go more gold eyes. That's cool. We got some brows. Go with the thicker set. Hair. Wow. Like, there's more that we could do, probably, like, things that we'll be able to get and unlock later. Ooh! That doesn't even look like slick back hair from the front, though. It just looks random spiky. Monkey? Eh. Like, everything just kind of feels like default, except for, like, this set. And it's, like, not my style. Ooh, hell yeah. Okay, close. Oh.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Let's just go to 2. Then we're going... Oh! Innovation. Innovation! Yeah. Well, then why'd they have us put our name here if they're just going to use our other name? Okay, this whole first thing is supposed to be like a Halloween theme, which is pretty dope. I have no idea about... Like, everything looks completely different. Look at the HUD. Oh my god, dude, look at this. This is like an entirely different game. Oh yeah, and by the way... Wait, they're giving us a whole new, like, type of monies we need to buy now, guys. This is real-world monies that we can buy to get these. Awesome. Okay, some pretty cool fits. Okay, none of those are unlocked. Boom. Oh, wait, we got that from the previous mission, so I guess that's why. That's right. Yeah, they're giving us, like, a lot of customizable options.
Sincerest greetings,
Sincerest greetings, traveler.
Like, it's weird you can't really, like, move around that little pad and, like, place them in the spots that you want. You kind of have to just do 1 to 9. Okay. Friends parties map. Let's see this map. Okay, right now we're in a small little zone. Okay, yeah, what is all of this? Yeah, they had to make... Dude, that's so annoying. They had to make, like, a whole new money system for this sub-game. Or sub-thing. It's like, why? Why would you do that? Just, like... Yeah, it's like they're basically trying to build out an entire secondary game from their first game. Seeing these all over the place. Okay, run. Honestly, this place is kind of dead. Most of the people are just standing up there. And I don't even know if these guys even show up in the Serenity Pod. I don't think they do. So that's like kind of an insane thing where this Serenity Pod and then this place are like two completely separate things. Instead of just building out the Serenity Pod to like encompass this, I think. So what am I even... Like, there's nothing here to do though. Like, this place is cool looking, but like... You didn't put anything to do here. Oh, okay. Oh. Got some flames. Okay, we got... Can we... Okay, now we have flames on us. Can we go... No? It just doesn't... Like, this is weird. Okay, well, there looks like to be a secret door here. Oh! Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems like a purely social area and not actually have anything interactable here, seemingly. Okay, and we can fight with these characters, and we can use different moves that are different elements, and when we do, our outfits actually change to match the element, which is actually pretty dope. Now, I kind of wish they did that with main character, but alas. Feels like if you do a fire move, you get like a whole different outfit, like you're doing like an armor equip specifically for that element. Yeah, I'm not too sure what they want out of me here, because it's literally just other people standing around, though. Okay. That's a pretty dope fit. And then we got the female version. I think you can swap genders, too, at any point. And of course, it's extension of Battle Pass stuff, guys. Everything's gotta have real-world money exchange. Except you can't earn anything in-game and then exchange it for money. It's only one way, guys. Because that would just be too complicated to do. Even though other games from, like, 15 years ago actually do that kind of thing. EVE Online. Look it up. As well as, what's the other one? The first-person shooter where you open up all the boxes and people are like, look at this knife, cool. Those have secondary markets, but doing it for this game would be too much. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, what do you, like, is there any kind of event actually tied to this, or is it literally just like, here's outfits? Okay. It's like, it's cool, and I wish they did that with main character, which, again, don't know why they did this. Like, could have just had main character and give them a bunch of outfits. I would have been way happier with that. And then expanding out the Serenity Teapot. Okay, here we go. We got like a... Oh my god, they have it set up so it's like Fortnite. So you can make your own little rooms. Yeah, these are all mini games that people have made, which is pretty dope. There's so many sub-menus, too. It's just like, I don't even know... How do we gain levels? Yeah, I'm not sure. There's like a bunch of... This is basically like trying to play an entirely separate game. And they keep popping up for fucking costumes because every, like, rewards you get will give you some bit of costume. Okay, character? Oh, we're like level... Oh, we actually have like a level. I don't know how to do that, though. Level 10. I don't know what would get us to level 10, though. warp sword. And I don't know artifacts, how that works. Like, apparently we have our own moves as well. Yeah, they're kind of, it's like, it's weird because they're kind of building them out to be like their own character, but like, unlike any other character system. Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, okay, I think I have to be doing this wrong at some point. Oh, wait. Can we climb stuff? I didn't even try. 'Cause I see a crown up there, and I'm thinking, can we climb to grab that? We can climb, okay, yeah. Like, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Like, we should have all the same functionality as, Game Boy. Okay, things are a little too intricate. Oh, drop, fall. Things apparently are a little too intricate up there. And we don't have wings either. Yeah, it's like awkward. Oh wait, no, we do have wings. We just weren't jumping high enough. There we go. And we got wings here, which should allow us to jump, I think. Boom. Well, we got the crown, now what? Yeah, this is very like... What? Usually they're, like, overly hand-holding. Like, there's a line between overly hand-holding and, like, telling you to fuck off. Figure it out. I'm not seeing any other special things anywhere. Yeah, we're Wonderland level 1. But how do we get that to go up? Alright, let's just try one of these. Match, confirm. Yes, I don't know. Like, I think this is literally just for minigames, and that's it. It's like its whole separate sub-game. Oh, and I don't keep the crown. I think you only level through playing minigames. Although I did see there was like a way of combat, but like I don't know how the combat comes about. Unless it's literally only within minigames. lost? Okay. Don't know how I lost really there. Yeah, that kinda... It's just kinda throwing me around to do a bunch of random shit. Go. Hit. Bruh. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, some of this stuff will be sloppy because it's still early and people are still trying to figure out how to use the tools and whatnot. Turn to lobby. Okay, I don't even, like... How do we get XP? Like, we have a level, but I was assuming doing the challenge thing would allow us to get XP, but it didn't really seem like it. Actually, how do we even exit out of this? Leave. Hold to quit. Battle pass? Is it the same battle pass? Wishes, I'm assuming, is the same. Can we even get those here? I don't think. Quests. Okay. So this is all just like the basic functionality stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what our level is even tied to. I know that we can make mini games and we can get rewarded for that, but I don't know if that's the way you level up. And it exits straight out to here rather than back into the menu. That's so fucking dumb. Alright. That's lame. I just wanted to go back one menu, but instead it exits you all the way out. Alright, let's try this. Come on. Okay, cool. All the other ones work except for swapping it to easy. That's cool. Oh. Yeah, this is probably a bad thing about making games, is that you don't know what the fuck any of this is. Term selection, okay. Like, we're selecting things, but I'm like, okay. There's not... What am I supposed to do here? How do I plant them? I'm not... Okay, there we go. I can only do one at a time. Okay, figured it out. It's pretty awkward. Why isn't anyone else planting anything? Am I crazy? What's happening here? Oh, I only have 50. Yeah, the shards that fall from the sky that give us points is like really slow. Yeah, this is not a 4-person game. Those shards fall way too slowly. All of this is like really slow. Okay. Again, the difficulty's on hard. Because once I selected hard, it wouldn't let me select anything else. Yeah, they need to, like... There has to be a better way to get people to have points over a period of time, slowly but surely, rather than having these drop. Because it's, like, way too slow, and it's like, why is this a 4-person game? This is barely a 1-person game. Oh, wait, what? Am I crazy? I thought we had 100 something. Unless discarding it actually, like, since we selected it, it already spent the monies. Nah. Okay, how supposed to class? Every time you exit out of there, you're always back down to the same amount, whether you spend it or not. Yeah, this is excruciatingly slow, bro. Ah. And again, it's supposed to be on hard. And I don't even know if this is giving us points. Remaining waves? Oh my god, there's so many remaining waves. What are you talking about? There's 28 remaining waves. What? Wait, what just happened? Oh my god, that's why. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I wasn't even paying attention to what it's called. Sharing energy. We all have the same energy pool. What the fuck did they do with it? I don't want it. I'm exiting now. I can't. What the fuck? It's not letting me exit out. Because the functionality of moving on that fucking menu is tied into the functionality of doing the things. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I can't. Jesus Christ. It's like 30 rounds and it's so slow. Okay, we got a level at least. So you can get levels out of playing the minigames. I wasn't sure if that was a thing or if it was like we had to build our own stuff. Turn to lobby. Yeah, I know there's a fighting aspect, but I seriously don't know what the hell. Current lobby. Popular mile. Okay. And it doesn't really look like anything got unlocked by us going up to level 2. Which I don't even know how, like, what's the XP in what we just did? Like, what caused us to go up? Was it the amount of time we spent in the minigame? Was it certain actions within the minigame that we were doing? Alright, let's... Okay, well, that felt... Wait, what? No, I thought we were exiting out of that special zone. I didn't think we were exiting out of the full game. Uh-oh. Wait, then how the fuck do we exit out of that zone? Okay, are we gonna show back up in that same zone? Nope. Okay. Hold to quit down there. Okay. And this is gonna be so fucking annoying because literally there's a million different pieces of outfit. And whenever anything gets added, it's going to be like, here's new ones, here's new ones, here's new ones, there's new ones on here. Did you check this tab? It's new. It's like, bro, just fucking, like, I don't need all of these to be selected new. Well, that's just gonna be permanently like that now. Cool, we got another one that's gonna be fucking annoying about it, like the community tab for the version highlights that I never select. Or whatever the fuck this one is, notifications. Cool. I love when you add more flashing red markers.
I carry memories of my home.
It's always super fun for you.
This blade.
Event rewards. Yeah, I already kind of don't care about this function whatsoever. Like, all I wanted was, like, being able to customize the main character. That's literally it. Everything else they have added around this, I just do not find interesting at all. I'm like, cool, there's a million other games that are generic, make anime character and walk around empty city. It's like a million other games like that. I don't need that. Alright, already set up. I wanna see... Yeah, he's here, but he's fire.
At the ready.
Oh no, he doesn't have an outfit change. What the heck? In the demo that I saw, they were like in normal fits, and then when they did an element, their outfit would like change. Why would anyone play as this? It's literally cut the functionality down to 2 buttons. And I don't know how we change our element. Ooh, actually, hold on, let's see, Statue of the Seven? We haven't really changed our element in a long time, and we just really have not been using fire at all. Uh, mm, or does it... Wait. Crap, I can't remember. God, I haven't changed my element in over a year. Okay, wait, hold on, I want to test something.
There's still a long road.
That's stupid. So you can't resonate with your original character, but you can resonate with him, and whatever he is your OC as well. Like, why wouldn't you just give this guy the functionality to do it as well? See, it's like, it's such a weird, like, all I wanted was to customize him. But instead they made an offshoot, which you have to use him to change things about him. It's like, what? Give the functionality straight to this guy then. All the things that this guy can do, so can he. Boom. I wonder if we enter in cutscenes if we'll see this guy instead. Okay, I already don't care about any of this. Which sucks. So dumb. Like, they were like so close to getting what I wanted out of this game. So close. And then they were like, but how about instead of making that the main character, we'll make it a completely other character that has nothing to do with anything, and that will be over there on their own in an area where there's no combat. No. Cool, we'll do that.
Let's finish this
whatever.
swiftly.
Fuck you.
For justice.
Justice. Oh. Well, that sucks. Alright. Almost did something cool here, guys. Keep meaning on finding those. Jeez. Alright, we're teleporting here. Oh yeah, I also wanted to check in over here to see if this is going to be working now. Okay, so that was like, oh my god, it's been an hour. Holy shit. I did not think we wasted that much time. Why is it still not letting us offer? What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess I need to find these out in the world somewhere then. We have one over here. Let's go do that and see if maybe doing those will allow us to advance. Oh yeah, we also got a new... Oh, no, that's not a new material. I was doing a boss fight I was doing the Chasm boss fight, and I forgot you have to have this equipped to do it. And I'm like, I fucking hate that fight so much. It's so slow, it drags, and it takes forever. Wait, what? Wait, what? Unlocked in this area? What do you mean? It's literally the compass for this... Okay. Not sure. Right, let's try to do this.
Come, children.
Elderly woman.
It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess.
I think we'll do this stuff today, and then I think tomorrow we'll do some more Genshin and just hit the main story. That, yeah, I honestly don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a bit more integrated, but it's like, it's weird. It's like, hey, remember all these things we've done in the past? Cool. Now here's a completely separate system from all of those that it's going to be its own thing. And also there's real-world money exchange that you can do for it as well. Well, why don't you just integrate the old things into the new thing? Ah, no, nobody wants that. Except for everyone that wanted that. By the way, how's your Serena teapot? Just as desolate with no one ever there, ever? Cool, cool. Here's another zone that's gonna be like that. Okay, what does that mean? Wow, it sounds like your parents suck. I wonder how they took the news of, oh yeah, that moon goddess is actually dead. Remember when she revealed that to the entire town and they were all like, okay. As if their entire lives weren't based on this religion and that person being alive. Everyone took it surprisingly well.
There we go. Another task done and dusted.
Okay. Got chuck a rock at her. Too fast. Here we go. That's the kind of shit that I want to see. I wish they did more of this kind of stuff. Where, like, we can either break things or fix things. Like, you could physically see it change in the area.
We'll need more where that came from.
Oh, that was like literally the whole quest. Okay. Okay, and well then there's also this here. Propagate me! Like, these are the same crests as for the thing that we're trying to do as well, so... Ah, hey.
Yes, I'm sure you have very many friends indeed. But that's not the issue. Even if you summoned every ibis on Hisi Island, I still don't think you'd be able to move the moon mirror. And even if you managed it, the lunar semblance within would still...
Yeah.
Dig it
Weasel
out.
with coin powder.
You could, but moving the mirror would still pose a challenge. Even for you. Huh? You really can summon every ibis on the island if that's what it takes? And you, on the other hand, think this plan is a joke, even if the ibis gets its entire family involved?
Wow! Things are really kicking off over here. Looks like we've got a weasel thief and a heated argument with a bird.
We're plotting and scheming, to be precise. I'm told we have to get all our ducks in a row before moving forward on this job. But my co-conspirators disagree quite strongly on the best approach. And they're not exactly being diplomatic about it. Choice words have been spoken. All right, I believe you. I'm sure you do have friends in high places. Although, where did you learn to speak like that?
Learned it from you!
From a short girl with a metal arm and a hat. Oh, of course you can keep talking like that so long as you enjoy it. But be sensible around her, okay? Don't copy everything she does. I'm going to have a little chat with the Traveler and Paimon now, so be good and pipe down a little.
Huh, it really did quiet down. Being able to understand animal speak is so cool. Paimon wishes she had that ability.
Trust me, Paimon, you would not enjoy it very much at all. Don't misunderstand. Nothing terrible would happen, and it doesn't drive you insane or anything like that. Although, that being said, I do sometimes find it quite overwhelming. I was overjoyed when I first discovered that I could understand animal speech, but I quickly realized that it came with a downside. This ability is always active, and I cannot control it.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. And if you can't control it, that means...
Exactly. People say that listening to the bird song deep in the woods gives them a profound sense of peace and quiet that lifts their spirits. But no matter where I go, I can never find peace and quiet. When I stand in the forest, I hear the chatter of the wildcats, the rabbits, the rhyme-horned deer, the chic badgers, and the long-plume ibis. They argue loudly about who's to blame for damaging whose roost, or which part of the woods the best twigs come from.
Alright. Guess talking to animals isn't all it's cracked up to be. Waking up to the sound of birds chirping is pretty nice, but replace that chirping with bickering, and suddenly it doesn't seem so appealing.
As for me, I've lived with it so long that I'm used to it now. In fact, it would probably be quite an adjustment if I woke up one day and couldn't hear the finches discussing which cup in which house makes for the best bath. Yes, plotting and scheming. Thank you for reminding me. I got a little sidetracked. Although, now that the Traveler's here, we might just have the solution to our problem. No, just you will suffice. This job involves breaking into a storage room by undoing the seal created with the moon mirror by a previous moonchanter. But for someone of your talents, I'm sure it will be a simple task. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Come, let's go.
Down here.
Here we are. What you see now is the moon mirror, within which the lunar semblance is sealed.
Oh, must be a pretty precious statue if they went to all this effort to steal it away. Will there be some traps inside? You know, the kind that send arrows flying out if you step in the wrong place?
Do not worry. This little one did some scouting for me ahead of time. The seal does not contain any such fatal traps.
Honestly, I feel like we haven't really went into any dungeons with real traps in an extremely long time.
Oh, nice. That's good to know. And yeah, that sounds like a job for a weasel thief.
That's true. Each time I ask it for help, I have to pay it one more the next time we meet.
Huh, what a thieving little weasel! Oh wait, that tracks. But considering that it's helping you keep watch on the lunar semblance, it might need a name change. How about... Weasel Guardian! Can't catch Paimon! Paimon can fly!
A big weasel. I don't know how big weasels are supposed to be. I was thinking more of ferret size, really.
Come on, be nice to our guests. To retrieve the lunar semblance, we need to activate pairs of mechanisms in 2 different locations. So it's a 2-person job. If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side. That won't be a problem. I have eyes in the sky. It will keep me updated on where you are and which mechanism is in front of you. Don't worry. All you have to do is follow my instructions. If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side.
Alright. Well, kind of awkward. But they have just been next. We're not in. Hello? They're kind of not engaging.
Understood. I will retrieve the lunar semblance now.
Okay. I just had to trigger both of them, like, at once. I thought we'd be doing it in, like, bits. Baby bits.
Wow! What a huge statue! Yeah, no amount of birds or weasels is shifting that. They probably couldn't even get past the mirror. So, Llama, just how valuable is this statue anyway?
In terms of Mora? Not much, I suspect. It's crudely fashioned, and the kind of stone it's carved from is found everywhere around these parts. But to the moon chanter of that era, and to the Frost Moon scions of today, it is a priceless treasure. If nothing else, I now have concrete proof of its existence. That's enough to confirm the reliability of several documents on the topic. To me, that makes this a very successful trip. Thank you for your help. I knew I had judged you correctly. The moon mirror posed no obstacle to you. And our little friend here was very impressed with your mechanism operating skills.
What is it saying, Llama?
It says that the Traveler is the best treasure hunter it's ever seen. It wishes it could join him on a quest to unlock all the treasure chests in the world. From now on, I'll call on you if I ever find a treasure chest I can't crack.
Okay. Bye then. Huh. Didn't even give us a choice in the matter.
Don't worry, it won't come knocking on your window every day with a Mora coin in its jaws trying to drag you off on a treasure hunt. And it certainly won't be visiting your room in the dead of night, moaning about locks it can't pick.
Uh-oh. We better make sure to lock all our doors and windows before we go to sleep tonight.
Relax. That weasel's only a child. It means no harm. It's just more talkative than most. All right, let's head back. It's almost time for dinner. Oh, and we still need to figure out how to get this statue back to our library. It seems like I'll need a little help from my friends, after all. Just here will do.
Oh. That all went down without much fanfare. Paimon was expecting something exciting to happen once we put it down.
Well, it's just a plain old statue. A historical relic. It doesn't hold any kind of mystical power. The real value lies in the stories behind it. My job is to dig those stories up, wherever they might be hiding, verify them, and then share them with the people.
Cool. Well, it's a good thing we got it back here in one piece.
Indeed. And you two have my thanks for that. Please, take these fruits and quench your thirst. I had the animals gather them in the woods. And after that, forgive me, but I have another request to make of you. I apologize if this is presumptuous of me, but I've seen how well connected you are, and I've heard of your many travels into secret and forgotten places. On your future travels, if you ever come across any texts about the Frost Moon Scions, could I borrow them and make a copy with which to enrich our library? You have my sincere gratitude. on behalf of the Frostmoon Scions.
Oh boy. That was some seriously tasty fruit. So much better than Paimon's used to.
These animals have lived their whole lives in this forest. Naturally, they're the ones who know where to find the best fruit. This one says to eat as much as you wish, because it's the top fruit finder in the whole forest. It'll fetch some more right away.
Awesome! Thanks so much!
Oh, here we go. Okay, this is like a whole other thing. Oh! Okay, that makes more sense now. So, they're trying to do the same thing they did in Natland by having like different sects in different areas. That's actually cool. Okay, I like that. Ooh, and we got a key. All of these will unlock other places where we can do this at. But yes, that's cool. Okay. That was definitely one thing from Natland that I really liked, is that each tribe kind of had like their own separate little level up thing. That was super cool, and I like that they're like taking that and continuing on with it. I wonder if they'll ever make...
Now, where in the world did I put that book?
I wonder if they'll ever make Genshin Impact 2, where they take all the lessons they learned from this game and then just like, okay, these are the aspects that we know for sure work, or that people really like, so let's continue it on into the next one. Okay, we also have this up here. Yeah, we got a bunch of mirrors happening. We also have a bunch of boats out there. Some of them will probably have treasure chests or other stuff on it. And we also have a hidden pipe right there. We'll go see what that is. But yeah, cool. We have that unlocked too. Alright, what are we going for? Oh my god. I remember there's a way to float down. Oh, that was literally it. Okay. Oh yeah, and as you can see, I also completed everything in Natland in terms of leveling up the Statue of the Seven, as well as turning in the sigils. I did all of that off screen. So all of that's complete over there. Okay, so yeah, wherever there's one of these, it's a location that we can level up from. And it was completing that quest. So, interesting. I actually kind of like that, having like a quest directly tied in with this, because they really haven't done that before. I don't think so before. Maybe in Sumeru. No, not Sumeru, in Inazuma. I think maybe there was something tied with the cherry blossom tree, I think, of missions. But yeah, I think that's really cool, having it a more direct kind. Oh, yo, she got her own marker. Wait, there was another one that we also had. That's like all over here. There's only 3, it seems like. Alright, there's something marked there. I think it's on the lower area, and I think it's supposed to be for... E? Yep. dropping it like it's hot.
We'll need more where that came from.
And then there's a treasure chest down there. Yeah, might as well. Got a guardian there. I'm not seeing any treasure chests. We'll go grab that. And yeah, it's got one of those more. Actually, they're not even that hard to beat. It's just slightly tedious.
By royal decree, Rimcutter. No, my sword.
Cloud time. The birds come.
Wait, what? Whoa, what happened?
I suppose this
He was
will
like,
do.
he was over half health. Oh, was the water slightly too deep for him and he drowned himself? Awesome. Dingus. Alright, well, we got that. Let's delete that. We no longer need that one. On over here. Oh, literally one away, bro. Yeah, we know how this... Aren't they, like, telling us this as if it's new information, bro? We know how this works. Oh my god, wait, no, never mind. This is a completely different way to do it. Holy shit. Oh, thank god. Thank god. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Yeah, before it was literally one treasure chest at a time. Now it's like they're just, bam, showing you all of them. Whipping all those treasure chests out and just slapping you in the face with them. Oh wait, there's so many. There's so much. There's so much. Yeah, I've been on a treasure hunting. Okay, I think we need this. No? Alright, we need to do that, but I don't know. Yeah, I forgot. The puzzles here suck ass. What am I supposed to do? Okay, we have these. These are from the mole man. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, there's just so many fucking puzzles in this game. It's just hard to keep straight. What ones are supposed to do what? Alright, and there's a bunch of those gopher holes around, and it's like, okay, those are very clearly you're supposed to do something. Drop, 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 drop. Jesus Christ. I don't want to fly up into the air, I just want to transform. Okay, I'm not under... Okay, what are we doing here? See, this is what I'm not grasping. They'll have vague shit like this where it's like, okay, and... There we go. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay. Yeah.
I suppose
These
this
are
will
just
do.
not my cup of tea at all. They're very vague and annoying and non. Yeah, there's like a different kinds of treasure chest. One with like a bigger eye on it, so we'll go figure that one out. Maybe that's distinguishing different types of chests. Oh yeah, we got fruits.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Wind strike. Let me
There we go, there we go, there we go.
as one with wind and cloud.
Know my soul. By royal decree. Witness the power of Gwa.
A fateful offering.
Okay, so it's over here and it's still up. No! Fuck my life. Alright. At least we got some nice chill music to listen to as we're fumbling this. Oh my god, these fucking everything they've been making since this update has just had massive freaking ledges on them that you can't climb over. It's so goddamn annoying. There we go. Alright, there we go. And of course it's like not even worth the climb.
Brings a smile to my face.
Another one of those. What the hell is with all of these treasure chests being protected by these guys? So many of them.
Retribution! Clouds high. The birds call.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Rain outlines your fate.
Ring cutter.
Wind strike. Fine.
Go.
Brings a smile to my face.
Ah, down there. Dude, again, another one. Okay, I think they're overdoing it on this new enemy type. They're fucking everywhere.
One with wind and cloud.
Know my soul.
Let me weave you a verse.
By royal decree.
Retribution!
I don't know why ice is so resistant to fire. I honestly do not.
Oz, reveal.
Witness the power of
Clouds high. The birds
my life. Alright, take him out, take him out, take him out. So many freezies. There we go. Yeah.
I suppose this will do.
I suppose. That over there. I'm up here. Another. They're everywhere. Every treasure chest that is guarded, it is guarded by one of those guys. Jesus, man, that's so fucking. Like, let the headless Doulahan guys protect some of these things. How about that? Okay, this is gonna be complicated and annoying. I can already tell. Dang it. It's the same hole every time. I think I've already said this, but I love the little mole guy characters. They're awesome. Cool design. Cool little mole-like design. Okay, so there's like a whole bunch of them down there. Okay, the time's ticking. Literally as they're showing us that. It's like, bro, what? Like, what? What am I... I kinda hate that everything is based on, like, how far away you are from these fucking bushes. It's extremely annoying and tedious to deal with. Yeah, I still don't fully understand that. Like, am I even doing it right, or is there some other functionality that I'm supposed to be doing? And not being, like, super close to the bush. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah. Fucking... Bro. Go. Oh, I didn't even get all of them. There's still, like, a couple more that I needed to get. Okay, that wasn't that bad as far as, like, a puzzle. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it just, like, it's a bush.
Better than nothing.
Alright, let's go look for... one over here, I guess? Or, I guess not. Okay, that one just disappeared. Alright, can we level this up? We definitely have enough. Like, we needed just one. Nope, it still won't us level it up here, though. That's what's weird. I'm not understanding that. Reach level 4 to obtain these. But it's like... I'm not fully grasping. Okay, let's try this one over here. Or is it literally one per activation? Nope. One more left. Oh, wait. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. I was thinking maybe those seashells would be the same kind that we find in not in Inazuma, in, Liyue. But they're not, because I need those for one of our characters. Yeah, this place I came out to, like, quite a few times, and we never triggered this. Is it gonna be what's-his-face? The guy with the spear and the lantern and whatnot?
Gloomy skies overhead. Just like the last time we were here. The air's all icky and sticky and dark and damp. We didn't get a good look then. All Paimon remembers is that really tall tower. So, let's explore the area more fully this time. Wait, is that...
Lynn's is dope.
Ah, good day, you two.
Phew! Well, it's good to see a familiar face. Especially in this darkness. Oof! It really gives you the heebie-jeebies.
You needn't worry. This is my humble abode, and the tomb of the Lightkeepers. And while somewhat dark, it is on the whole a safe place. That being said, I rarely receive visitors here, save for the occasional colleague. What brings you two here?
Well, to be honest, we just wanted to see where you live. We were in such a rush last time, we didn't get to do a proper tour.
I see. In that case, as guardian of the tombs here in the Final Night Cemetery, allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes to you both, on behalf of the spirits who slumber here eternally.
Wait, do you mean there really are ghosts here?
That is correct. As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think of it as a veritable necropolis filled with souls. Isn't it a welcoming thought?
Not at all. If anything, this place just got scarier.
Ah, apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture of the hospitality that you deserve as guests. We don't receive many visitors here, after all. But I suppose it is a tall order to expect people to suppress their fear of ghosts. Even so, I do hope your visit shall be a pleasant one. The spirits on this isle, while somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. I have found they make perfectly decent neighbors. If you still have misgivings, I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside where possible. The ghosts do not tend to set foot indoors very often, although that might render your sightseeing experience a little less riveting. Let me think. Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains, symbolizing the many battles the Lightkeepers have fought against the Wild Hunt. In that regard, it has quite a bit of historical value, and is thus well worth seeing.
Yeah, that was the first thing we saw when we arrived. So, it's a lighthouse, huh? What happened to the light?
Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel, I'm afraid. As this island became abandoned, maintaining the lighthouse became increasingly difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, it would serve little purpose these days. In the past, it guided people on their way to and from the island. But all those people now lie beneath our feet in eternal rest. Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. They do sometimes come running out, speaking once familiar utterances into the void. In which case, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, you could consider restoring the lighthouse to illuminate your way. I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold night. Speaking as a lightkeeper, we no longer need the building all that much, and I am under no official obligation to maintain it. And personally, I am more partial to the night than the day, so I find myself quite comfortable here in the dark. Besides, I have a lantern of my own. I would rather tend to that than rely on a more distant warmth. As such, you should have no issues using it, so long as it helps you. I believe there should still be some backup fuel for the lighthouse stored in an old tent to the north. That should be enough to serve your present needs. And if you should need to find me, I will be in an underground basement on the north side. That's where I will be sorting through my reports. I will meet up with you once I have completed my urgent tasks.
Here on this isle, and they're all so old you can't make out the words on them at all. This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too.
Super haunted.
Huh. And there are ghosts over there. But we'll be fine, right? Either way, let's try not to get their attention. Let's just grab the fuel and go.
The sky is so dark. I'm scared. They're staring at me.
You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on, help me shift this fuel. It's almost time for our lighthouse shift.
Does he mean...
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. How you made the cut as a ratnik, I'll never know. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story on the way.
What? A ghost telling us ghost stories? Wait, hang on. Was he just trying to scare us?
You ever heard of the blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should never look behind you. And never look all the way down at the ground. Always look ahead into the distant skies. Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then, when you're at your most vulnerable, they come and take your life. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll see a blue lantern shining out in the darkness. They say it only appears if you run into the Wild Hunt or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow it. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live in Nodcry in ancient times. But it could equally be the ghost of one of our fallen warriors. One who truly hated the Wild Hunt. Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side. The side of the Lightkeepers. I'll bet that's why the Starshina wants to make offerings to it on the island. Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat. It's nearly time for my shift.
Dude, I love the frickin' song playing right now. It's so somber and sad, and I think it fits so well in a lot of the stuff here. Like, goddamn. Definitely gives me a vibe of, God, what's that song by, Max Richter that did,
Oh, finally, we're here! Let's find where the fuel goes and pour it in. Woohoo! The light's on! This should make things way easier. Now we can keep exploring.
like I was saying, it reminds me of that one song, something Daylight, like the Art of Daylight or something. Yeah, the composer Max Richter, who did the show Leftovers, the movie Crash, as well as that one, it was a newer sci-fi movie, Arrival. He's the one that, like, when you watch that movie and you cry at those certain parts, he's the one that's playing that music that, like, hits you in the feels. He's really good at playing, like, somber, sad shit.
Great, the light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Hey! It's the ghost from before who was talking about moving fuel. What's he doing over here?
The wild hunt came. It passed through all the graves. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to our mouths. We couldn't see or hear each other.
What's he talking about? Has the wild hunt really showed up? Paimon didn't see it at all.
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a signal to the units outside before they reach us. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together. Every second we hesitate could mean another dead comrade. Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on! I've told you before, a lightkeeper always has to be prepared. We're all gonna die. They'll strip the bones from our spines.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
We too shall cry tears of blood. The wild hunt is here! We've got to think of something quick! Okay. We'll try and stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to the top.
Up to the top. Signal. Think something.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this.
Do not fear. Do not fear.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt. I beg of you. That is no way to die.
Death. Wild hunt. Go to the lighthouse.
Oh, the ghosts have surrounded the tower. Should we do what they're asking? Sounds like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal out.
Lighthouse. Hope. Everlasting night.
Are burned for the morning. Stress. Short, long, short.
The handbook says that we've got to aim the lamp in the right direction, then control the brightness according to the signaling rules. There are 5 signal types. Distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe. Huh. The part that describes the warning signal is illegible, so let's try one of the others.
Oh. Right behind me, the one place I never looked. That's why. Okay.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
I hope we get to learn more about Flint's and the Fae, since they were just
What happened
introduced.
here? Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area. And when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and begged us to help them.
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of life save for passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Normally, it's so quiet you can hear yourself breathing. Up until just now, that is, when these ghosts started getting agitated. Was it because of the lighthouse? They asked you to send a signal out. How peculiar. In my experience, they have never coerced or harmed anyone in any way. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say, this is quite out of the ordinary. The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases that meant something to them in life. But now, all eyes are on the lighthouse. They have a rather indistinct appearance, but when they fix their yearning strongly on a specific place, I can sense where their cold attention is directed. Consider it a natural talent of mine. As to the cause of this behavior, I do have a theory. Ghosts are the echoes of living souls, a portion of their thoughts and memories that, for certain reasons, fails to enter the ley lines at the moment of their death, and thus they linger on the surface. The ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life, and as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories, something they are instinctually drawn to. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memories, causing them to depart from their usual behavior. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions. From guiding passing merchants and lightkeeper fleets, to reporting on the Wild Hunt's activity in the surrounding area. In the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinguished. It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the lightkeeper sought to bring to Nodcry. But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild Hunt several decades ago. According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Starshina of that time eventually decided to send a warning signal to the outside.
Wait, a warning signal? So, they didn't use a distress signal and call for help?
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been pulled into the fighting with little knowledge of the situation. But at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rescue. The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such. Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death. It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage, we are to prioritize the preservation of life and ensure humanity's long-term survival. After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited. This principle is most cruel to those who must sacrifice themselves. And yet, most of us willingly abide by it.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal, right?
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong? No, I don't think so. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those to whom they once belonged are long gone. Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so am I. If you wish to find them, just follow me. Ah, yes. And please do not be alarmed by anything strange we may encounter along the way. Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that battle, they would have landed here. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information that might provoke some sort of a reaction. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I'm not only a lightkeeper myself, but also very accustomed to dealing with ghosts.
Don't come near us. Don't try to save us.
Help is on the way.
The Wild Hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us.
This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through. Don't send more people to their deaths.
So you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please, save us. We can't hold on much longer.
Everyone else is gone, and we are lost. What more can we do? Please, someone, anyone, save us.
Ignite the blue lantern. It will guide you far from the Wild Hunt.
The blue lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be too late. He can help you destroy what remains of the Wild Hunt, but he cannot save you.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer. No, wait. Help us, please. Someone, anyone.
What's this supposed to mean? Do they want help or don't they?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. On the other, they did not wish to call in reinforcements only to send them to their deaths. And so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. And indeed, one such lantern was still preserved on this island. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now.
Will any other horrible things happen?
They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments. I will do what I can to comfort them.
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky and blast the winter winds across the wasteland.
We have sworn an oath, and so we must fight to the end.
We cannot wait for them to come. We are the last ones. Pick up your weapon.
We are the Light Keepers, who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains.
Wait, Flint's! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
Yeah, a little pregame
Again,
rally.
They are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Lightkeepers who fought to the bitter end. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. The longing for a life of peace and stability. The surprising valor that wells up in the hour of despair. If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them? Is that so? A response befitting an adventurer of your caliber. Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. To help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade, and slowly return to the ley lines. But that time has not yet come. My dear Ratniki, I am Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield. Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace.
They're gone!
Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state. To me, they are both warriors whose memories should be honored, and my gentle, friendly neighbors. Unfortunately, I did not know most of their names, but my short interaction with them has deposited some of their memories within my flame. At the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo, and the comrade he always called out to was named Itu. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse, and I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, would you come with me? It would be my honor.
That was a pretty lengthy series of cutscenes happening here. Oh, I didn't even realize each one has missions associated with it. I didn't even fully grasp that. I thought they were a shared pool of missions. Alright. Nothing. And each... Oh my god. Okay, I'm seeing what they're doing. So the reason why the compass is the way it is, it's got levels, but it's levels tied to specific zones because the compass level now is tied to leveling those up. So that's... I believe that's a new functionality. Normally it's you get the compass after leveling those up all the way, just so you can like find the chest afterwards. But giving us the compass early motivates us to do the sigil stuff so that we get the higher levels, so then we can find all the chests. Rather than having to come our way through trying to get all the chests just to get the sigil level high enough just so we can get the compass to hopefully finish it off. Cool. Alright, alright. Kind of surprising there's not a fourth one. Yeah, and there's no new zone or anything. Alright, cool. Yeah, these ones are here. This one's super low level. The other two are level 3 already, which is kind of like the max. I still need to figure out how we go beyond. Alright, well, we got those two with their lore and whatnot complete. And I think that is going to be it for today, guys. Tomorrow we'll do more Genshin, and we'll hit the main story. Let us just... Alright, let's do this, and let's activate the main story just to see where it is that we need to go. Okay. It's currently being used by another quest. Off. Okay, so we'll do that later. And then, yeah, we have these. And then apparently all of these from frickin' Natland. I still need to do off stream. Yeah, we will continue and we'll do this tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try to give that new mode some more tries, but it's like... From what little we played of it today, it did not feel good. Because I thought, oh, there were going to be, like, mini games that were, like, made by the people that make Genshin. And those will kind of be, like, your base level ones. And then you can just kind of, like, make your own levels and invite your friends and stuff. But no, it's more kind of like Roblox almost. Without, like, a baseline, like, here's these, kind of. Like, here's, like, how you make these kind of stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of, like, Roblox or, like, the whole Fortnite. Make your own mini game thing in it. Like, they always just feel sloppy and bad because it's, like, you're trying to make a thing that the engine isn't specifically made to make. So you're just kind of, like, haphazardly trying to get a semblance of what the game is supposed to be rather than just making what the game is supposed to be. It's awkward. It's weird. I'll give it a little bit more of a try, but, like, we're probably never going to use that character. But yeah, at some point when we have, once we finish up the main story, finish up all the events, then we'll give it another shot. But yeah, right now it just seems like we have outfits now that you can buy with real money unless you buy the battle pass. Get the battle passes, has a battle pass to it. Nobody's buying the old battle pass because we don't add on to it or do anything with it. We had a whole new system made just to have a battle pass, guys. Buy the battle pass. That's what it feels like. It's like, bro, like, literally you could have cut out so much of that content and just been like, here's outfits that you can put on for the main character. Do you want to be able to make your own character? Okay, sure. Yeah, you can do that. And do you want to be able to resonate at the Statues of the Seven? Yeah, you can also do that because you're basically a stand-in for the main character. Because let's face it, if you go up to a main story point and you're like Dayluk, it will auto swap you to, like, the main character anyway. So, like, it shouldn't even matter if you're playing an OC or the main character. Because any important beats will just auto you to the main character irregardless. So it's like, I don't know. They're putting weird limitations on him. But I don't know. It just kind of feels like they're trying to, like, get people to spend more money on this game by adding, like, outfits and limited time. It's all limited time, guys. Don't forget, it's limited time, so get your money in now. But yeah, it did not feel great. But hey, maybe in a few weeks, once people, like, get, like, used to the tools, maybe they'll go up in quality and they'll be better. So maybe that will be a thing. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. The end of day 1877 of streaming in a row, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out like always. Links down below for all the usual Blue Sky Twitter, and links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And I'll catch you back here tomorrow where we will be continuing some more Genshin, and then we'll only have one day of Undernaut, the Labyrinth of Yomi on Friday. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Yeah.